Morning, friends. I am so happy to be back. Anyway, just send me a message if you want to know more. But I'm feeling better and am super grateful. So let's go ahead and start laying down on our mats. Begin by simply getting yourself into your space, into your body this morning. Let's close our eyes, reaching one hand overhead and then the other one. Pressing your feet long on your mat. Taking that full body stretch. Once you're in your full body stretch, you will want to extend through each one of your fingertips and each one of your toes. So in that full body stretch, allowing your low back to come up off the mat and expand through your chest. So with each inhale, we're going to be sending our chest and our rib cage higher to the sky and more open to the sides. Just taking these couple moments at the beginning of class to find your full body. So we're stretched out on our mats, reaching long through toes, reaching long through fingertips, really breathing in, expanding. And then as you breathe out, kind of bringing everything in towards your belly button, pulling that belly button down into your spine, and then all the way into the ground. Let's take 3 full rounds of breath. Relax your arms by your sides here and let your feet open a little bit wider if that's more comfortable. Begin with the inhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take this one on your own. Breathe in for 7 and exhale for 8. Keeping your eyes closed, focusing on this gentle control that you have in your body, in your breath. Sending that air and energy into each one of your cells this morning. Once you finish that exhale, go ahead and wiggle each one of your fingers and each one of your toes. Bring your hands up over your head, over your chest, towards the sky, and let's do some wrist circles. We're going to do 2 or 3 and then change the direction. Take your left arm straight across your chest. Grab that left arm with your opposite hand. Give a nice little press down against your upper arm towards your heart. Reach both hands up towards the sky. Take your right arm straight across your chest. Bring your left hand on top and press down. Open up the arms wide to your sides, straight out from the shoulders in that T shape. We'll bring our right knee bent straight up over our hip. And we're going to allow that right knee to fall all the way over towards our left side. You're going to allow your hips to rotate. Just try to keep your shoulders on the mat. Bring that knee back up. As you inhale and as you exhale, draw that knee over to the right side. So kind of think about our rainbow arch across your hips as you move that right knee real slowly to start from side to side, keeping your shoulders pressed back against the mat. Your neck is nice and relaxed here. We're going to do 3 more breaths. Inhale to lift. Exhale to move your knee to either side. Last breath here. Bring that knee back up over your hip. You're going to grab that right knee with your right hand. And we're going to draw some circles. We'll take 5 circles. Thinking about that ball and socket joint here, so you have that 360 movement, even if it gives a little tug or tightness in certain spots. Get that blood flowing. We're going to go the other way now 5 times, guiding your knee around in this circle with your hands, keeping your upper body against the mat. Last time around, and then go ahead and bring that knee in towards your chest, grabbing your shin with both hands. Flex that right heel. Drop the shoulders into your back. Really press that upper body down. Now add a little attention and energy through that left leg. Flex that left heel. Just notice if you can pull the knee closer and relax that lower right side body. Roll your right ankle around 2 times each direction. Wiggle those toes. Send the right leg long, think of arms overhead. Inhale, full body stretch. As you exhale, open the arms to a T shape. Bend that left knee, bring it hover up over your left hip. We'll take that left knee across towards our right side. Big exhale. Inhale to roll back on your mat, lift your knee. Exhale, open that knee to the left side. Rainbow arch from side to side. Inhale to lift your knee. Exhale to let it open from side to side. We've got 5 big breaths here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twisting away or through that left side. 2 more breaths. Last big breath here. Bring your knee back to center. Give it a squeeze in with both hands, drawing that left knee in and up towards your chest and upper body. Flex through that left heel. Relax your shoulders down your back. Add the energy into the right leg. Flex that heel. Relax and breathe into that low left hip. Roll that left ankle 2 times one direction and then 2 times the other way. Back to center, squeeze. Inhale, full body stretch. Reach those hands up overhead. Zip your legs together, point through those toes. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms. Stretch the inside of your hands and wrists. And then go ahead and gently release your arms by your sides. We're going to bring one knee up and then the other. Go ahead and lift your hips slightly. So press down in the hands, lift those hips, just to really plaster that low back into the mat. We're going to keep the legs lifted, straighten them, point the toes towards the sky. We're going to do some circles here, but this time we keep our legs glued together. start by dropping those legs, not very far, more drawing a circle up towards the sky here. You just want to kind of warm up the whole core, going around. Imagine drawing a nice circle on the ceiling here. Keeping your inner thighs and feet squeezed together. Maybe a little lift of those hips happens as you bring your toes up towards your forehead. Let's go around one more time here, and then we're going to change the direction. So go ahead and pause and then go the other way. 5, nice and even. Not super big, just engaging our core, and really I feel that massage in my low back. One more time, all the way around this direction. We're going to send that left leg long, keep it slightly hovered off the mat, and go ahead and grab behind your right leg. Lift your head and shoulders up off the mat, keeping your shoulders down your back, so you're really just lifting the chest towards the sky. Keep the chin lifted. We're going to pull with the right leg. Send that leg long. Pull on that left leg. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Let's go ahead and keep these scissor kicks nice and slow this morning. Just stretching and warming. Lengthening the back of our legs. Pulling that belly button down. Keep your chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. 5 more good breaths here. Exhale, exhale. Last 2. One more time to the other leg. Go ahead and roll head and shoulders as you bend your knees and bring yourself into a little ball. Grab those legs, give yourself a little hug here. Great job. Set your heels down behind your hips for your bridge prep. So arms come by the sides here. Roll the shoulders down the back. If you want to scooch those heels in nice and tight, you can. If you need them a little bit further, that's also all right. But you really want your ankles underneath your knees here. On the inhale, we're going to slowly peel off. So we're going to tilt our pelvis so the pubic bone points up, and then you start to peel one vertebrae up off that mat at a time. Coming to your shoulders, not the neck, and then rounding back. So the exhale, we keep the hips lifted, round that low back, one vertebrae at a time, really slow through that low part. Feel the length and stretch. Pull your belly in the whole time. Release here. Nice and slow. Inhale. Lift one vertebrae up off that mat at a time. Really thinking about having something super sticky against your back. So you're really finding that resistance, and it'll give you a great stretch in your low back. Just 3 more here like this. Inhale, lift one vertebrae up off that mat at a time. Not coming super high, just up onto the shoulders. Exhale, push to the upper body and through that mid back. All the way to your hips. 2 more. Last time here. We're going to stay lifted. Stay lifted in that bridge. Don't lower back down. Hands are by your side for some extra support. We're going to take our left foot up off the mat, bringing our left knee right up over that hip, and we're going to keep the knee bent at 90 degrees. We're going to tap the toes and lift them right back up to that 90-degree angle. So knee stays bent at 90 degrees. Keep your toes pointed. You're just hinging at the hip. Everything else is super still. We're just going to do 2 more. One more time. Press your foot down into the mat, lift your hips, going over to our right side. Bring the right foot up, right knee is bent. Tap the toes, keep that 90-degree bend in your knee. Imagine just hinging at the hip. Really engaging that core. Strengthening your low back, keeping your glutes engaged. One more time. Press your foot down against the mat, lift your hips high, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice and controlled. Keep the hips lifted, hollow out that belly, press 1 muscle at a time. Great job. Open the arms wide, let your knees windshield wiper from side to side. Couple more moments here for that windshield wiper. Coming back onto the mat. Go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Keep your right foot flexed. And I want you to take your right hand, press it into that right thigh to find a figure 4 shape. Lengthen out through your back and neck, then release your right hand back to the side, and we're going to do windshield wiper with just the left knee. So try to keep your right knee open here. Notice how that feels a little different. Gentle hip opening. We're going to warm these babies up. One more time, side to side with the left knee with your right leg across. And then we're going to let that left knee fall all the way down to the left side. If you can grab your foot with your hand, that's a good modification or assist to kind of keep that right knee lifted. And then I want you to focus on opening up into that right side body. So pulling your shoulder blade back, maybe opening that arm, maybe turning your gaze towards your right side. We're going to take 10 low belly breaths here. Close your eyes. In through the nose, out through open lips. Focusing on that low belly space. Imagining the breath coming from there and returning to there. So with each breath, you're finding a little more space, a little more comfort in that right hip. Three full breaths left. Release your hands by your side. Kick your left knee back up. Uncross that right leg. Set that foot back down with your knee bent. Let your knees flop from side to side here again. And then come on back to bridge prep. We'll cross our left ankle over the right thigh here. Take a moment. Flex that left heel. Press your left hand into the thigh to really open up that left knee. Take one more breath here to prepare. Lengthen your upper body again. Let your arms by your side. Windshield wiper with just that right knee. It's okay if you feel tight or if that knee wants to close in on you. We're going to do 2 more times, 2 more breaths each side. Last breath, let the knee fall open to the right side. So same thing, opposite side, grab your foot with your hand to kind of stamp the sole of that foot down. Left knee stays lifted. You can take your left hand towards the inner thigh or work on opening up towards that left side. Just listen to your body, move around in there, and then settle in. Close your eyes. Low belly breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through open lips. Last 3 full breaths, focusing on imagining the lowest part of your belly, breathing in and breathing out. Slowly release your hands to your sides, lift your right knee. We're going to uncross that left leg. Let those knees windshield wiper just one time each side. Coming back to bridge prep. Bring your knees in towards you. Grab behind your thighs. And we're going to rock and roll. So when you're ready on that inhale, you engage your core. Lift up to your sit bones. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, come back up. Do that a couple more times if it feels good, or maybe just one more time if it's not your favorite. And then we're going to come over to our mats, to our tabletop. So just get hands and knees under shoulders and hips. Lengthen out your upper body so you can really find a long spine here. We're going to pull the belly in to create the flattest back that you can, fully supported, crown of the head reaching forward. Your neck is long, shoulders down the back. On the inhale, curl your toes under, drop your belly button forward, lift your chin, heart expands. Exhale, flatten the tops of the feet, round your mid back by pulling that belly button in and dropping your head heavy. You're gonna take that cat-cow, inhale, exhale, 5 more times. Close your eyes, do any kind of movement in between those 2 poses that feels good as well. Last 3 breaths. Settling into your neutral tabletop, find that long spine again. On your inhale, we'll send our right hand in front and left leg behind, even with hips and shoulders. Inhale, exhale, pull the elbow to the knee, round the mid back, tuck your chin. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more time. Reach out in that long extension to hold. So settle into this awkward spinal balance. 1 more breath. Set your hand down. Keep your left leg lifted. We're going to take that left leg across and behind to the right side. Exhale. Inhale to lift, not arch your back, and then exhale, tap to the left side. Inhale, lift, swing that foot across the back of your mat without arching your back. Engage those core muscles. 1 more time each side. Keep that leg stamped back across towards your right side and just kind of press into your left hip. Drop your head down towards your mat. Feel that amazing opening in your left side body. 1 more breath. Bring your knee back underneath your hip. Move those hips from side to side as you drop your head towards your opposite shoulder. A little wiggle in that tail. And come on back to the center of your mat. Inhale, left hand, right leg. Hold here. Get that balance. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to bring elbow to knee, round your back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Just 3 more, slow and controlled. 2 more. Last one. Reach out. Hold for 3 full breaths. Lengthen the neck. Crown of the head pulling forward. Last breath. Left hand comes down. Right foot stays lifted. We're going to reach that right leg across towards the left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more time, each side, ending up with our left, or over towards our left side. Place the top of the foot down gently. Weight is in the hands and knees. Just kind of press into that right side of your hip. Draw that right shoulder forward, drop your head towards your mat. One more breath. Gently bring your right knee back onto the mat. We're going to do our barrel roll. Curl your toes under, drop your belly button, lift your gaze. Huge breath in. And then as you exhale, move your body all the way around in a big circle, imagining you're inside of a jar of peanut butter and you are the dog's tongue. I didn't make that up. People say that in class. One more time, and then you're going to change the direction, really get juicy and wiggly in here to access some of those tight spaces. Nobody is watching. Just do you. One more time, all the way around. Coming back up to your tabletop. Big breath in to prepare. Exhale, down dog. Curl the toes under. Press your seat high. Bend one knee towards the mat as you really straighten that opposite leg as much as it feels good. One more breath. Switch legs. Bend the other knee. Straighten that opposite leg. One more breath. And then go ahead and pedal them out. Lift and lower the heels, bend the knees, whatever you need to do to walk into that good down dog. Inhale, lift your belly button in and your seat even higher as you straighten those legs. Exhale. Inhale. Staying in that down dog. One more round of breath. And then on that next inhale, lift it onto your toes, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back, press your fingertips against your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders down your back as you come to stand and exhale. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Roll your chin across your chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Roll your chin across your chest. One more time, over to that right side. Lift your head nice and tall, shoulders down the back. Wiggle out those hands, wiggle out your feet. Set your feet down with intention and energy like roots of that beautiful flower. Imagining your connection to the earth. Noticing the energy as you engage each one of your leg muscles coming up into the belly. Pulling that belly and core in to strengthen your back. Lift your posture higher. Shoulders fall down the back as your heart and chest open. Chin is parallel to the floor. On your next breath in, we're going to reach both hands high. Grab that left wrist. Exhale as you pull that wrist to the right side. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Left foot stays stamped on the mat. Inhale, both hands high, grab your right wrist. Exhale, arch to the left side, right foot stays planted. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean back, pull your elbows wide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Release the right knee down. Stay here on your fingertips. Uncurl those toes. Release that right leg. Walk your hands one at a time onto that left thigh. Pressing both hands down on top of your thigh. Bring your spine nice and straight. Stay here one more full breath. Opening up that right hip flexor. Then we're going to send both hands high on a big breath in. Exhale to bring your hands forward, straight out from your shoulders. And we're going to twist towards our left side. Exhale, come back. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands straight out in front. Twist to the left. Exhale, come back. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, hands to the mat. We're going to scooch our hips back, straighten out that left leg. You need some blocks, one on either side for your hands will help. Inhale, lift and lengthen your back. Exhale to hinge and fold, half split. Keep your back as long as you can, so try to reach that forehead towards your toes. One more breath here. Keep the right hand down. Inhale, left hand high. Left hand overhead as you exhale. Inhale, hand high. Exhale, hand down. We're going to step that left foot forward. Lift your right leg off the mat as you step to forward fold. Hips are high, head stays down. Big breath out. Maybe reach around the back of your legs to pull your chest closer towards your thighs. One more breath in, forward fold. Release your hands down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale as you roll your shoulders down your back and stand. Inhale, both hands high. Grab that right wrist. Exhale, lean it over to the left side. Inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean back, open up elbows. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend your knees, plant your hands. As you exhale, step the left foot all the way back to your comfort. Release your left knee. Get settled in your evenness in your feet and your left leg. Then walk one hand up onto that right thigh, and then the other, you can stay low in those hips or kind of pick them up, whatever feels best for that left hip flexor. We have one more breath here. And we'll do the same thing. Inhale, reach both hands high. Exhale, hands reach out in front as you twist. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, twist. Exhale, come back. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, hands down. Frame that right leg. Scooch back, straighten out the leg. Inhale to flatten out your back and lift. Exhale, hinge and fold to this half split. Two more breaths here. Feel free to lift and fold again or add those blocks on either side. Inhale here. Exhale to step forward to forward fold. Grab opposite hand, opposite elbow. Just stay in the center and allow gravity to just pull your upper body forward. Still pressing into all four corners of your feet. Noticing the length in the back of your legs and into the spine. We're going to add our little ragdoll. If you like that, you could stay. If not, twisting those elbows from side to side. Coming back to center, release both hands, big breath out, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step both feet back to a high plank. Find a solid high plank, wrists under shoulders, zip the legs together. We have 10 full breaths here. Just firm it all up. You are strong and powerful. 2 more breaths. Inhale at the top of your high plank, and as you exhale, bring your knees forward, hips forward, chest forward. Find a straight line, shoulders to knees. Take our chaturanga, so only halfway down, pause, and then release all the way to the mat here. Lengthen out the legs. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your head and heart. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to the mat. Last time, cobra. Inhale, lift, roll shoulders back. This time as you exhale, lift up to hands and knees. Open the knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Take a little shimmy maybe from side to side. And then find your child's pose. Hips press over heels. Hands reach to the top of the mat. I like to find the very center of my forehead. There's a little nerve or muscle there. And you can kind of rock from side to side against your mat if you like that. If you like some other option in child's pose, take that here. We're staying here for 30 seconds. So just allow your eyes to close, breath to soften. Focusing on our positive vibes and energy always. Letting go of things that bother us and don't serve our intentions and our purpose. Speak as nicely to yourself as you would to somebody else that you love. And don't listen to any of the noise. 3 more breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Last breath. Walk your hands over towards the left side. Maybe lift your hips a little bit up off your heels if knees are getting a little tight, and find your right side body here. 1 more big breath. Walk your hands all the way over towards that right side. You could have blocks here or blocks behind your seat. 3 full breaths through your left side. Lifting ourselves back up to tabletop. Take a moment to collect your breath, straighten out your spine. Nice big breath in here, exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, bend that right knee and let your heel fall behind. Open up those hips. Maybe you can turn your gaze out under that right arm. One more big breath. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale to that left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step between your hands. We're going to stay up on the ball of that left foot for our lunge. So feet are on train tracks. Take your time. Inhale, send those hands high. Feeling strong, lengthening through the top and back of that left leg. Shoulders down the back. Take your right hand to the right hip. Keep your left hand high. You can stay straight here and just practice that balance. Or if you're feeling like a little bit of a twisty bend, you can bend and reach towards your right side. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. One more breath. Windmill that left hand down to the mat. Inhale, right hand high. 5 big breaths. One more full breath here. Inhale, exhale, hand comes down. We're going to step forward to a standing split. Head and hand stay down and left foot goes high. Keep that sole of the left foot pulling up towards the sky as much as you can. Big breath in to lift and big breath out to release to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to high plank. 10 big breaths. In through the nose, out through open lips, or in through the nose and out through the nose to make it a little bit more challenging. Keep that fire. Last 2 breaths here. Big full breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop your knees, drop your hips, drop your chest forward, even line for that modified chaturanga. Lower halfway down and pause, and release all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to the mat. 2 more times like that. Inhale, cobra. Last one. This time, come up to tabletop. And we're going to do a thread the needle on each side. Left hand stays. Inhale, right hand high. Roll that wrist, really open up. Exhale, twist to hover. So reach through. And then inhale, back up to the sky. Just 2 more times like that. Last one, and you'll come down to your mat with your right shoulder. Head comes down, press your hips back. Maybe walk that left hand to the top of the mat or behind you. Just 3 more breaths here. Bring your left hand to the mat. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, tabletop. Move those hips, wiggle around. Coming back to your neutral tabletop, we'll do the other side. Inhale, left hand high. Roll your wrist. Exhale, thread to hover. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last one, and you're going to bring it down to your left shoulder on the mat. Pressing back into your hips. Maybe walking that right hand to the top of the mat. 3 more full breaths. Right hand comes back in. Big inhale, left hand high. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale in that neutral spine. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, bend your knee, twist your hips open. Let that heel really fall behind. Maybe turn your gaze out under that left side. One more big breath. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale to the right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Step between your hands. You're staying on the ball of that right foot. So get your legs set up, get your balance. Then come up with strength with both hands when you're ready. Big inhale to your crescent lunge. Staying here if you like. Or taking that left hand to your left hip. Reaching over with that right hand. Big cross body stretch. One more full breath here. Inhale, as you exhale, set your right hand down. Inhale, left hand high. 5 big breaths. Maybe take that hand overhead. Last full breath here. Inhale, hand high. Exhale, hand down, stepping forward to that standing split. So you can bring that foot in more and then kick it up. 2 more breaths. Slowly release that foot down your back to forward fold. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Hands come to the low back. Interlace your fingers. Pull the hands and arms long towards the sky. Maybe they can come towards your head. And just really breathe. 2 more breaths. Releasing both hands towards the mat. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to high plank. 5 deep breaths here. One more breath. Inhale here, exhale through your chaturanga. Modify with knees down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Step to the outside of your right hand. Stay up on those fingertips. Release your left knee to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Using blocks and pillows to rest maybe your forearms on, or maybe you need to stay on the hands this morning, that's fine. We'll take a little pause here in this lizard, stay a little bit longer. Breathing in and breathing out into all our tight spaces. Not holding tension in your jaw, move that jaw. Not holding tension in your forehead and down into your shoulders. Just 3 more deep breaths. In through the nose, out through open lips. Coming back to your hands, we're going to slide that right knee back. So you're back on your tabletop here. Move your hips, move your head, wiggle it around. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step to the outside of that left hand for lizard here. Lengthen. Release the right knee. Uncurl the toes. Relax that side. Adjust the angle of your foot sort of away from you, maybe at a 45-degree angle or so, whatever works in your knee and your joints here. Coming forward onto your block pillow bolster or just the mat with forearms. Close your eyes. Three more full and focused breaths here. Walking onto your hands, coming back to tabletop. Inhale here. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift to your toes, look forward, step or hop, forward fold, big exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, sit your little booties back on the mat. So you're sitting up nice and tall. Maybe find the center of your mat here. Take your feet wide and your knees wide. Hands come on top of our knees. On the inhale, we're going to press our chest forward, lift our chin. And on that exhale, hold on to your knees, pull your chin in and really round and push that back to the back. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin. Exhale, round and push back. One more time here. Sitting up tall, bring your feet back to the mat. Roll your upper body down one vertebrae at a time. Open your arms to the side. Bring one knee in and then the other. Wrap those arms around. Give yourself a really nice tight hug. And we're just going to rock from side to side nice and slowly. Rolling over to one side, rest your head on your bicep. Take 2 full breaths in and out. Awakening to a new day, a new month. And just feeling really good in your body as you come on up to a comfortable seat. Roll those shoulders down your back. Wiggle it out a little bit. Take our right ear towards our right shoulder. You may place your right hand on top. Don't pull that gentle neck. Open your left arm maybe. Wiggle the fingers. Close your eyes. 2 more breaths here. Slowly release. Lift that head nice and tall. Shake it out again. Coming back to center, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, left hand on top, right arm may reach away. Close your eyes, breathe into your neck. Last big breath. Roll your chin across your chest, right ear, right shoulder, pause. Exhale across the chest, left ear, left shoulder, pause. 2 more times each side. Exhale to roll across your chest. Last time each side. Lift your head up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep both hands overhead, bring your hands together, exhale through your heart center. Bow your heads in gratitude for your wonderful body and your beautiful life. And say Namaste, which means the power, light, and spirit in me salutes and honors the power, light, and spirit in each and every one of you. Namaste.